Assalamualaikum. Today in this video we will discuss property of arithmetic mean. There are four properties of arithmetic mean. The first one is sum of deviation from arithmetic mean is always 0. This is the descriptive form of the property and this is the mathematical form. This is without f and this one is with f. The second property is sum of square of deviation from arithmetic mean is always least. This is the descriptive form and this one is the mathematical form. Square of the deviation from arithmetic mean is always least from any other square of the deviation not equal to not equal to x bar. If a is not equal to x bar, then this will be larger and this will be smaller. Third property is the change of origin and scale affect the mean. If yi is equal to a plus b xi, then y bar is equal to a plus b x bar. The fourth property is if there are given different types of arithmetic means, then how to find the combined mean. This is the formula of combined mean. Let's start the first one with proof. Proof property: the sum of deviation from arithmetic mean is always equal to 0. This is the first property. This is the descriptive form of first property, and this one is the mathematical form of this property. The sum means summation, deviation mean minus or difference, deviation from arithmetic mean, this is the arithmetic mean sign, is always equal to 0. So deviation taken from arithmetic mean, if you add up, this will become 0. This is without frequency and this one with frequency. First we will study without frequency, then we will study the with frequency. This is now without frequency. Let me to prove this one first. Show that the sum of, this is the question 1. Show that the sum of the deviation from arithmetic mean of the following values is equal to 0. X, assume this value. You can write here any type of values, either minus or plus or decimal fraction, any type of value you can write here. The property will always be true for any type of x values. So let's suppose these are the x values. Let me to prove for this one. So the property is this one, summation x minus x bar equal to 0, this one. So for proving this property, first of all we have to find x bar. So write these number here in these two columns. X, assume this number 5, 15, 10 and so on. Now how to find x bar? This is the formula of x bar is equal to summation x divided by n. Summation x means x total. So the x total, add up all these number, which is 63, and divide with how many number are these? 7. So when you divide by 7, you will get x bar equal to 9. So this is now x bar. So in the property x minus x bar, so x bar is 9. So right here x minus 9 because 9 is x bar. So what does this mean? It means subtract 9 from each value of x. So 5 minus 9 is minus 4, 15 minus 9 is 6, 10 minus 9 is 1, 8 minus 9 is minus 1, 7 minus 9 is minus 2 and so on. These are the deviation after subtract. So the sum of these number or sum of this deviation is always equal to 0. So add up all these number, you will get this is equal to 0. Now this is a short question on first property. So the question number 2, these are given information in the question. Summation x minus 25 equal 9, summation x minus 12 equal negative 14 and summation x minus 15 equal to 0. What is the value of arithmetic mean and why? So let me to prove which one is the arithmetic mean in these three options and why. Why is the reason? So we will give the reference of the property. So the reference of the property is this is, as we know the property of arithmetic mean, that summation x minus x bar equal to 0. This is the property of arithmetic mean. So compare your these three options with this property. Which one of these options is equal to 0? So this one is equal to 9, this one is equal to negative 14 and this one is equal to 0. So it's mean our answer is located here, because this summation is equal to 0 according to this property. So by comparing the given values with this property, so compare this given value with this property, we will get summation x minus 15 equal to 0. This one is equal to 0, hence arithmetic mean is equal to 15. Why 15? Because you compare this one, this is summation x minus 15. So this is the position of x bar, x minus x bar. So this is the position of x bar here is equal to 0. So x bar is equal to 15. Second question, same short question. For a certain distribution of a variable x, we have the following summary. This is the first option is equal to 39, summation x minus 102 equal to 0, summation x minus 115 equal to 56. What is the value of x bar and y? X bar is the arithmetic mean. So the same question. Okay, so give the reference of the property. As we know, the property of arithmetic mean that summation x minus x bar is equal to 0. Now compare your these option with this property. So this one is equal to 0 according to our this option, our this property. So compare the given values with this property. We got this one is equal, because this is equal to 39, this is equal to 56, and this one is equal to 0 according to our property. So by comparing, we got summation x minus 102 is equal to 0, hence x bar is equal to 102. Just compare, this is summation, this is x bar, this is minus minus, this is x bar position. So x bar is 102 equal to 0. So x bar is equal to 102 according to our this property. Now for the second part of the property first. Property first has two parts. The first one was without frequency and this one is with frequency. Now look, these are the two parts of the property first. This part is without frequency, there is no frequency mentioned, and this part is with frequency. We did this one, and now let me to prove this one, the second part. Question number 4, for property summation f x minus x bar equal to 0. Now let me to prove this one is equal to 0. When frequency is given, how to prove it is equal to 0? So this is the example. Let x assume this value and f assume this number. So x and f both are given to you, or you will assume in advance. Any number you can assume for x and any number you can assume for y. These two row or x and f you will assume in advance for proving this property, and you can use here any type of numbers for x and f. Now according to the property, first of all we have to find x bar. Always first find x bar. So how to find x bar? X bar is arithmetic mean. So x bar is equal to summation fx divided by summation f, because f is given, so f multiply with x, this become fx. F multiply with x is fx. Now add up this f multiply with x. 2 multiply 2 is 4, 3 multiply 4 is 12, 5 multiply 3 is 15, 10 multiply 2 is 20. Now add up this product, this fx product. The product of this fx is 78. So summation fx 78, and f total, the f total is 13. Divided by 13, we will get x bar is equal to 6. Or to prove this one, summation f n2 x minus x bar is equal to 0. For this one, first use the inside bracket. The inside bracket is x minus x bar. Replace the value of x bar, which is 6. X bar is equal to 6. So write here x minus 6. X minus x bar is 6. So write x minus 6. First find the answer of inside bracket. So what does this mean? Subtract 6 from each number of x. This is x. 2 minus 6 is 4, minus 4. 3 minus 6 is minus 3. 5 minus 6 is minus 1. 10 minus 6 is 4, and so on and so forth. So these are the value of x minus x bar. Now after this, multiply with f. So multiply each this number with f. So this is f, the white one. So 4 multiply 2 is minus 8, minus 3 multiply 4 is minus 12, minus 1 multiply 3 is minus 3, 2 multiply 4 is 8, so on and so forth. So this is the product of the f into x minus x bar. Now add up these number. When you add up this number, you will get equal to 0. This is the property according to this proof. Because so this is the proof of summation f into x minus x bar equal to 0. This property. Now short question. This is the fifth short question on this property. Now the first question was without frequency. This is now with frequency. Now summation, these three options are given to you. Summation f x minus 10 equal to negative 15, summation f x minus 17 equal to 0, and summation f x minus 20 equal to 7. What is the value of arithmetic mean and why? Now you have given three options and they are asking what is the arithmetic mean and give reason why it is the answer. So the reason is, for reason always use a reference of property. So we know the property of arithmetic mean that summation f x minus x bar equal to 0. Why we are using this property here? Because now in the options frequencies are given. When frequencies are given, then write the frequency option property. There are two option property equal to 0. One is first is without frequency and the second is with frequency. Now use this one because frequencies are given now. So compare these given option with this property. This is the first option is equal to negative 5, the second option equal to 0, the third option equal to 7. So according to our this property, this is our answer is located here. So we got summation f x minus 17 equal to 0. Now compare the position of x bar is here 17 according to this property. So hence arithmetic mean is equal to 17. We did first property of arithmetic mean. First property of arithmetic mean I will solve by two different way, first with frequency and the other one without frequency. Now this is the second property of arithmetic mean. Second property, the sum of square of deviation from arithmetic mean is always least from any assumed value other than mean. So this is a descriptive form and it is the mathematical form. Sum of square. Now the first property was without square and it is with square. Only this is the difference, but that was equal to 0 and it is not equal to 0, but this answer will be least as compared to other one. This will be least. So what does this mean, this property? First find x bar, then subtract this x bar from each value of x and take square of each number, then add up. This answer will become least as compared to the other. A is any assumed value other than x bar. Okay, so subtract this a from x bar and then take square and add up this. So this answer will be larger as compared to this one. Let me prove here. Now let's assume x take this value 5, 10, 15 and 8, 7, 6, 12. These are, you can use here any value of x. Now according to this property, first of all find x bar. So what is x bar? X bar is equal to sum of values divided by number of values. So add up these x value, which becomes 63, and divide by 7 because these are 7 value. When we divide, we get 9. 9 is x bar. So arithmetic mean become 9 from these number. Now it is x bar. So replace this 9 here. This become x minus 9 here. X minus 9. It means subtract 9 from each value of x. So 5 minus 9 is minus 4, 15 minus 9 is 6, 10 minus 9 is 1, 8 minus 9 is minus 1, 7 minus 9 is minus 2, and so on. These are the value after you subtract 9 from each value. Now the property is now square of these number. Now square this x minus 9 square each one. So minus 9 minus 4 square is 16, 6 square is 36, 1 square is 1, negative 1 square is 1, negative 2 square is 4, negative 3 square is 9, and 3 square is 9. Now according to the property, after take the square of each number, then add up. Now add up these one. Now when you add up, the answer is 76. So this 76 will be least, the smallest as compared to other sums. Now other sum is this one. Now write any assumed value other than mean, not equal to mean. So let's suppose a is equal to 10, because look, a is 10, it is not equal to 9, 9 is mean, and a is equal to 5, 5 is not equal to 9 because 9 is the mean. So you can use for a any number which is not equal to x bar or mean which is equal to 9. So these are different number. Any A is any assumed value other than mean. So these are other than mean. You can use any one, either just 10 or just 5. I am doing with two answers. Okay, now first this one 10. So x minus 10. So x minus 10 mean 5 minus 10 is minus 5. 15 minus 10, because this is the x. 15 minus 10 is 5. 10 minus 10 is 0. 8 minus 10 is minus 2. 7 minus 10 is minus 3. 6 minus 10 is minus 4, and so on. After subtract, now square of these number now. So minus 5 square is 25, 5 square 25, 0 square is 0, negative 2 square is 4, negative 9 square is negative 3 square is 9, 4 minus 4 square is 16, and 2 square is 4. Now after take the square, now add up these. Now when you add up, this become 83. Look, this 83 is larger as compared to this one, because x mean total, the sum of square with mean, this is with mean, 9 is mean, is always this is this as compared to other. Now let me to prove for 5. Okay, so right here x minus 5. So x minus 5. So subtract 5 from x now. So 5 minus 5 is 0. 15 minus 5 is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. 7 minus 5 is 2, and so on. These are the value of x minus 5. Now square this x minus 5. Now square of 0 is 0. 10 square is 100. 5 square 25. 3 square 9. 2 square 4. 1 square 1. 7 square 49. Now add up this square, sum of square, add up this becomes 188, which is larger as compared to the mean. This is the mean answer. X bar to question number 7. If x bar is equal to 25, which of the following will be minimum? Now we have given 4 options here. Option A, summation x minus 25 square is minimum, or option B, summation x minus 35 square is minimum, or option C, x minus 25 square is minimum, or x minus 10 square is minimum. Which one is minimum? So we will use the last property that we did. So solution, we know the property of arithmetic mean that the sum of square of deviation from arithmetic mean is always least. Sum of square of deviation of arithmetic mean is always least. So summation x minus x bar whole square will always least as compared to x minus a whole square. Now what is x bar? X bar is arithmetic mean, and arithmetic mean is here given in the question. X bar arithmetic mean is 25. So look here, here is 25, this is 27, this is 35, this is 10. So 25 is here, which is x bar. So it's mean this is arithmetic mean. So this is the property, this will be least according to our property, this property. And what is this 27? 27, this is a, 35 is a, 10 is a. So these are a values. So by comparing, summation x minus 25 whole square is minimum. This is minimum. Why? Because here x bar is equal to 25. This 25 is x bar, which is given in the question, is equal to 25, and a is equal to 27, 35, and 10. These are a values. These are a value, not equal to mean. This 10, 35, and 27 are not equal to mean, which is 25. So the property is that arithmetic mean square will always least. So this is the arithmetic mean square of arithmetic mean sum. So this is the least. So what is our option? Option C is correct. This is the answer. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.